What's up YouTube, and welcome to Amskater. Today is a video about my car, and it's gonna be like an update video about what I've done to it recently and what's been going on with it. And the first thing is, when I got my motor rebuilt, I also put on a transmission I bought off online, either Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, I forget. But the guy said, he assured me it was a good transmission. It was not. I didn't know this till I put it on. And first gear clanked and clanked and clanked, and eventually I knew it was gonna go out.
So, oh my god, here we go.
And it did. And it blew up. And I was in first gear slamming it, and you know what? The transmission went kaboom, and it broke. So I wanted to teach my lessons, and we came home, parked the car for a couple weeks until I could save money to get some new parts. And I just got my clutch replaced like last December or October, I forget, one of those days, one of those months. And I found out that my flywheel was going out and it was in rough shape. So I told my friend that my tranny went out. He's like, he had an extra one he's gonna sell me, and he would let me know that if I buy it, I should buy a new flywheel as well. So I bought a new competition clutch flywheel, and I'll show you photos of that on the screen. And that's one of the parts we're getting put on with the newer transmission that works. So now fast forward like a month or two, and I have money now saved up for the transmission and labor. I also got my flywheel in the mail, so I was all ready to do everything, get it done, get my car back on the road. And my friend Raul lives 80 miles away from me, and I was gonna drive out there and have Molly follow me and pick me up when we get out there, and let him fix it over the weekend and help me get it back on the road. I'm on my way there, driving fine. No first gear, no second gear, but you know, third, fourth, and fifth worked fine. So I'm in fifth, just cruising on the freeway. I look behind me, and I don't see Molly anywhere. And then I get a phone call from Molly telling me that she just had a blowout on the exit behind me. So I panic, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta go back there and help my family, get them back off the freeway and on the road. So I went to exit the freeway, and I'm sitting at the light to make a left onto the road to get back on the freeway. And I go to shift from first into second, and my transmission seized up. And then I was stuck on the road during rush hour traffic and in the left turn lane to get onto the freeway. And it caused a lot of people that are mad at me. I put my blinkers on, but they still pulled behind me and tried to get on the freeway, and they couldn't. So some people went around me on the wrong side of the road, and it was a mess. And I was waiting for an hour for the tow truck driver, so a lot of people honked at me, a lot of people got mad at me, and you know, I just hung out in the car, sweating because it was hot, and I was barely right before the underpass, so I was right in the sun, and it was a hot day. And yeah, it sucked. So I got my car on the tow truck, and I'm going back in the freeway. And then I passed Molly on the other side. I was going westbound, she was going eastbound, and then I see her stuck over there with the parents, trying to help her get her car back on the road. And you know, I felt so helpless. I couldn't do anything about it. I felt really helpless, and it felt really bad. But there's nothing I can do about it, so I had to go home and get my car there. Eventually, she got a spare tire put on, and she came home, and the next day she got new tires. But her tire was pretty wrecked, and yeah, that's very scary. And so I couldn't get my car fixed that day. So that night, I was looking at tow truck prices and see what it would cost to get towed 80 miles. And it ended up being, you know, more than I could afford. And my friend Raul offered to drive out to me to fix my car in my parking lot. And that was incredible. I couldn't believe that. I was so blown away by that, because that's a good friend of theirs. He won't tell me that bad the way he came out. It was a way to bring his tools with me and the transmission and everything, and work on my car in the parking lot to get it back. And like every other problem I've had in my car, it didn't end there. So he got the tranny off pretty quick, but then he found out that not only was my flywheel bad, but when my tranny seized, it also took my clutch with it. My new clutch, maybe 6 months old. I just had it broken in, it was running good. And I'll show you a photo of that, but the clutch was broken. So I had to go out and buy a new one right away. So I had to go out to Pep Boys real quick, pick out a replacement, and buy, you know, just a regular basic clutch, OEM replacement clutch, put it on. And it was another thing I didn't want to pay for, but he already came out here, so I had to get out there, pick it up, and get it on. And it sucks, but it is what it is, so now I have to break in the clutch. And right now I have 830 miles, so it's broken in now. So we're gonna drive it today and have fun. It's not really an exciting upgrade, but all 4 tires were bald, really bald. So like once a week I was getting a flat tire, so I was like, I gotta get some tires. And so I went out there and ordered some Federals 235 40s and put them on, and I'll show you photos of that. And they sit really good on the car, they're really grippy, and they're great. Tires don't sound that exciting, but tires are very important, and you gotta have grip. So they feel good and a lot more safer on the road than bald tires. So right now I'm gonna start it up for the first time after the work, see how it sounds. And you will hear a little bit of a squeal from my belt, because I don't know why, but it's a new belt, it's a new alternator, and it squeaks on startup. Once it gets rolling, you know, after like 40 seconds, it goes away, but it's really annoying. And as soon as possible, I'm gonna get that fixed. I'm gonna try another another belt. It's really annoying and I hate it. Bye bye, shitty tranny. Garbage. That's where you belong. And I got one more story for you guys. So, I'm breaking my clutch in. I'm almost there. You know, it's driving good. It's feeling good. I'm happy with my car. I'm really hyped to have it back and, you know, having fun driving it again. So, one night I parked the car down the street. And the next morning I was going to pick it up. And as I'm walking to it, I see my door is cracked open. So, it's not closed all the way. And I'm like, shit. It happened. I got robbed. I got broken into. And then I see a piece of metal on my roof from how they got in my car. And at first I tried that door. I'll show you where they messed it up over there, trying to get in. But that didn't work, so they tried the front. They got in this door here, driver's side door, and they took a lot of stuff. They took all my boards. I was brand new complete. As I mentioned in another video, they took my fishing backpack, which is full of stuff. The last few years I'm building my collection for lures and whatnot. I still have a lot of lures at home, but I had my favorite stuff stolen in my backpack. And the backpack was amazing too. Molly got it for my birthday last year. And I was really mad about that. For some reason, they didn't take the poles. I have a bunch of poles in here, and they left the poles for some reason. And I didn't think about it at first, but then when I looked at my gauges, I had you know, a boost gauge up here in front, I'll show you on screen, and a wideband gauge. And I also had a gauge cluster for the gauge pod holders, and they just ripped it out of there. They didn't cut it, they just ripped it out. That day I was pretty upset about it, but I got over it pretty quick. I still have my car, and I'll just rebuild it, and I'll get new gauges later on. But my car runs fine, and yeah, I love it. And that's gonna be the end of the video. So let me know if you want to see more videos like this, or like another video about my car. So I have an idea for a walkthrough video, or I want to do a video where I show before and after of everything I've changed. So if you want to see that video, let me know in a comment below. And if you like the video and want to see more, hit the like button down below, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.